is the ability to kind of watch an animation. I need the animation. I need to read it. I need to write it. Okay? I need to work in the lab. So for me, I need all of that information, and this is available. As you go through, it's got all the different links you can click on. Brushing up takes you back to other links. One of the other things that's kind of interesting, when you have this drop-down menu, if you go to like the chapter 13 ending, it's got all these little I guess sort of like tidbits of information. As you continue to scroll down, it will get you to answer some little questions, give you the answers for them, and then you can click on other links to take you to further practice for the chapter. So there's a ton of things that are available in the e-text. So definitely get logged on and get started looking through the textbook. I think one of the things, you probably had that option in part 1, where if you wanted the textbook in paper format, you could order it, okay? But otherwise, this is the e-text for our purposes. Any questions about the textbook? All right, so evaluation criteria for assignments. I go through all the different types of assignments that you're going to complete. We'll complete those assignments that are on Connect. For the labs, in part 1, did the professor get you to physically hand in that little review sheet at the end? I don't want that, okay? One of the things that I have created, you'll find it in Blackboard. I don't want to have to keep up with the papers. So when you go to Blackboard and you click on assignments, you see a folder for labs. Enter your answers here. They're going to look exactly like what you see in that review sheet. You get your grade automatically. If you don't like the grade you got the first time you entered the answers, go back and do it again. Multiple attempts. One thing about the assignments, every assignment has a due date. Complete it on or before the due date. I do not accept any late work. For example, the chapter 13 homework, anybody paid attention to the due date?
Yes. 26.
I actually changed it so you got an extra week. Okay? You got 2 weeks. If you can't get it completed in 2 weeks, I'm not accepting it.
Is there a place on Blackboard, like if you click grades, will it actually just break down all the assignments with their due dates so we can make sure we're keeping up with them properly?
Blackboard doesn't give us that.
Okay.
But when you click on those folders under assignments, every assignment should have the due date attached to it. So like for example,
so we just got to make sure we're just going through them all, double checking.
Yes, make sure you double check the dates. That's very important. Like for example, the lab, you have until the 2nd. And, oh, let me double check the Connect. Did I have it for the 26th?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm going to change that till the 2nd. Okay, so you got 2 weeks. All right. That should not be late. Okay. Therefore, I don't accept it. Nothing. I don't accept anything late. Any questions about the assignments?
Because I always ask, is there any extra credit availability?
We'll get to that.
Generous, but I always ask.
Okay, just hold on to that thought.
Okay.
Lab participation. Did your previous professor do labs? Because I understand that some of them don't.
A little bit. They did like 2. Virtual labs.
Okay. Yes, labs are important. Okay, so we will be doing labs. The participation is important, meaning you're actually working with your lab partner to complete the work. However, I have learned that at lab time, there's this thing of thinking that you can just walk out whenever you want. You can have your computers up, you can have your phones, you can have your tablets, you can have your earphones. No. Okay? Lab participation means exactly that. None of the superfluous conversations about what the latest movie is or the music or what. No. Your focus right now during this time, anatomy, physiology. Everything else can be done once you walk out that door. Okay? So, I dismiss labs. You do earn a percentage of your grade for lab participation. If I hear all this other superfluous information in the lab group, I'll just ask you to leave and you'll lose your percentage for that day. So, lab participation, very important. The lab practical, we've pretty much talked about that. Test, we're going to have the 2 that are in class, and the rest of them are going to be online. Yes, sir?
We won't be doing the virtual.
No. Did somebody use those?
Yes.
The virtual labs.
Yes.
Like that Lab Smart or whatever it was called. How many of y'all use those? What are your thoughts on them? They're so awful, they're terrible. Okay, thank you, because when I went in and kind of did my own little review of them, I was like,
Yeah, only like a third of them worked, and then there was no like detail to see what you were actually doing.
Yeah, she said just do it the best way you can, and for the first year, so I didn't know how to do it.
No. For me, I like it to be the hands-on here in class. Okay? So a lot of what we'll do, let's see, for this particular part 2, we're going to have a couple of dissections because we'll be looking at like the special senses, kidney, heart, that sort of thing. So we'll have a couple of things we'll actually cut up, that sort of thing. You'll have your completion, the little review sheets that you have to do, that sort of thing. But I don't have any of that virtual stuff. All right? So,
No rats?
no rats.
I said, is it all rats?
Actually, we'll do the individual organs.
Okay.
So in other words, even though I know that some of them do that little rat thing, and a rat is an animal, yeah. But I mean, it's not like got the 4 chambers of the heart and all this other type of stuff. So I'll just tend to do the individual organs. Okay. Trust me, I wish we could do cadavers, but they won't let me.
They don't let you wheel a body in.
I know, right? So, test 2 in class, others are online. I've even gone through and sort of like click by click shown you how to get to the Respondus to download on your computer if you don't already have it. Once you get it, how to go in, click on it, and begin your test. Okay, so everything is listed here. Any questions about the test completions?
So we use the
Respondus what?
app just one.
I'm sorry, that door's open and it's really loud.
You said the responders part. You can just access that like the library.
Yes, they should have it. So if you do the test here in the library or computer room or something like that, they should have it already on the computer. If they don't, they just let them know, well, this was Respondus and I need to take it through Respondus, and they might can put you on a computer or get somebody to put it on there for you. Okay?
Will it just open up that day, or will it open up?
I'll have it available for at least 5 days. So that way, if you like during that 5-day time frame, you know, okay, well, I've only got this one day, then you know you can complete it that day. Any questions?
One try.
One try for the test.
But we're not timed.
It is time. Yeah, but plenty of time. I'll give you 2 hours.
Oh.
Okay, so there's plenty of time. Even though a lot of you are looking at me like I got 2 heads, you know, like, ooh, she's just going to be horrible. I have high expectations for my students. The reason for that, I want you to succeed. And I know what you're going to be going into. I know what that program is going to be like for nursing. I know what that program is going to be like for physical therapy. Okay? My job is to get you ready for that. Because once you finish this class, do you or do you not move into your chosen program? Okay? So you may think, wow, my first anatomy and physiology professor wasn't this strict or this hard. Well, I take my job seriously. Okay? To prepare you. Been there, done it, and know what you're looking for or what you're getting ready to get into. Okay? So, that's why I have all my expectations that I do. When you're taking the test, any problems you might have, because you're taking them online, you might run into a glitch. Okay? Simply take your phone, snap a picture, send it to me in an email. Okay? I'll allow one reset if there was like a lost connection or something, but that's it. Okay? Any questions?
Are the tests, are they like multiple choice or like?
The test will be a combination. There will be multiple choice, some labeling, because we do need to know how to do that. Okay, so we'll have labeling. No true and false. Hate true and false. Okay, multiple choice, some labeling, maybe something where you might need to read a little scenario, answer questions, might be an animation that you need to look at and answer questions, that sort of thing. Okay? Any other questions about tests? All right. Don't take it. I don't accept it. Nothing. Zip, zilch, nada. Okay? Every assignment you have will have at least a week to get completed. So no late work is accepted under any conditions. These are not acceptable excuses for not completing week 1 work. But I think everybody should already have their Connect access. So that should be good. So that shouldn't be an issue. Plenty of computers around campus. You should know how to navigate all that sort of stuff. Okay, so we're all good at this point in time. Yes, academic honesty is important. What do we mean by that? No cheating. Okay? When you're taking that test at home, online, look, I get it. Been there. Put the book up. Put the notes up. Put the phone up. Put the tablet up. Everything else. I'm expecting you to take this under the academic honesty policy. Okay? So, just note that. My attendance policy. Reynolds gives us guidelines for attendance. And we have to put together an attendance policy for our class. My attendance policy, because this is anatomy and physiology, it's not a class that you can learn by not being here. You get 4 absences for the semester. Okay? We meet 16, well, technically 15. We meet for 15 weeks. 4 absences, that's a lot. Doesn't matter. Why?